This is Request on Beats One.
These 5 are making the ladies swoon all over the world, bringing a new vibe to boy bands. Pretty Much is in studio. Welcome, guys.
Woo! What's up, bro?
How's it going?
Good. Okay, I want you to introduce yourselves to the world. Let's start from left to right.
Or left?
You tall, the tall
Hi,
one.
my name is Zion Kwonu, and I am 18 years old.
I'm Edwin Honoret. I'm 18 years old.
I'm Brandon, and I'm 17 years old.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing ages, man.
You can do your city, where you're from.
I'm Nick. I'm almost 20, and I'm from New Jersey.
He said almost 20. I'm Austin Porter, and I'm 20, and I'm from Mount Pleasant, North Carolina.
Okay, so you guys have been putting out music since like the top of the year.
Yeah.
I peep your Instagram. I'm like, you guys have a lot of fans. You've amassed a lot of fans already. How does it feel?
I mean,
It feels great.
We're
it's
excited.
Yeah, it's surreal because like, you know, like there's like literally a lot of fans that are like making like, you know, the group chats, and they're all becoming like friends in the fandom, and so like it's crazy to see because it's literally like a virtual high school, and they've all got like their group of friends within the fandom. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
they're all
nuts.
so engaged too. Like we don't have like crazy like following, but like all of the fans we have now are just like commenting on everying, like just trying to push us to all these shows. Like they're like in it to win it.
Do you have any crazy fan stories yet?
Well, there
Or
was
anything
one.
that
There was
shocked
one
you.
that was one that was crazy. Like this is the first experience of like a real like fan thing. So we did TRL for MTV in New York, and we were the last artists to leave the green room, like to leave the building. And we're getting in the van, and I guess the security guard said, "Well, the last artists are out. We're done. Let go of the barricades." And they all charged the van. And I swear the van was gonna tip over, and they wouldn't let us drive
like-
off. They were like smacking at the glass, and
Pounding on
punching.
it, and then like starting to circle around the van, and then so then there was like security coming in and be like, no, they gotta go. They're like ushering them to the street.
They tried opening the front door.
Yeah, and
like
then,
to the car.
And then we not only like we pulled out, and then there was like another like girls like running on the sidewalk, and then another person that hopped in their car and was following the van. Like
It was crazy.
I love
Guys,
it. Dang.
this is just the beginning. You better get used to that.
know, it's
Liam
sick.
Payne was on the show, and we were talking about that, and he was telling me like crazy fan stories, and I think it kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah.
for
It-
sure, for
Well,
sure.
there was actually one girl. We were at iHeart. This is what really got me because I never actually experienced this in my life. We went to take a picture, and we're like, oh yeah, sure, you can come past the barricade real quick. Like we'll take a picture. Like we're just being nice. And this girl straight up like was crying, like so like hard tears, like hands over her face, like straight up crying and sulking to the point where like I was like, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah.
Did
Like,
it almost
someone
make
steal
you
her lunch
cry?
money? Like, what happened? Like, but yeah, then it just showed like us, like people really like get inspired by us and really do care.
That's so
100%.
amazing. How did you guys initially link up? Tell that story.
So basically, we were all chilling in our hometowns, you know, doing our own thing on Vine and YouTube, trying to make it somewhere, somehow. And Simon Cowell Sony Music wanted to put together a boy band. So they hit us up like on DMs and like email and stuff to go to this audition, and narrowed it down to us, well, 4, excluding Brandon. And we ended up meeting Brandon a month before we moved out to LA together. So it was a little bit of trust in there, but we've been working together and living together for about 2 years now.
And it's going pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
All right, guys, tell me about Teacher.
Teacher.
It's a new
bop.
song.
It's a
Our
bop.
most
I was
recent
literally
song
gonna say-
out.
Yeah.
You can find it on all streaming platforms.
I mean, Apple
there is-
Music
that's the
is the
plug.
only one we care about right now.
Apple Music.
Yo.
You can find it only on Apple Music.
Only on Apple Music. Honestly, Apple. You know.
Have you guys shot the video for it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like
we,
more of a
we did a
visual.
visual.
Yeah.
Like a little one-take video
Mhm.
when we were out in Vegas. And yeah, that's on YouTube for anyone that wants to go watch that.
Yep.
All right, we're going to get into it right now for the entire world.
Ah,
Here
let's
we
see
go.
it.
Teacher, more with Pretty Much up next.
Yo, it's pretty much coming through, coming from your life, you know.
You could be my teacher. You could be my boss.
Pretty Much hanging out in studio. Are you guys out of breath?
No.
Yeah, we
You
never.
just did like full out choreography. I got a show. I got a private show. You know what? I've heard you guys get a few One Direction comparisons, and I think that's a huge compliment. But when
Same.
even just like looking at y'all, There's so much diversity in this group, which is
Amen.
really cool. Where are you guys from?
There we go.
Like, what are your backgrounds?
So I'm from Canada. My dad is from Africa though, and my mom is she's just Canadian, but she's Irish and Scottish. So I'm half African, quarter Irish, and a quarter Scottish.
Bang.
Bye.
Good man.
I was born in New York City. I've lived in New York City my whole life. But both my parents' sides are Dominican. But even though I was born in the United
That's
States.
crazy. Yeah, you guys have a lot going on in here.
Latinos.
Yeah, I am. My parents. Well, my mom is just white, and then my dad is Mexican. So I'm just a little bit of both. You know.
So we got the Latinos right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just Italian and Irish, 50-50. But yeah.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I was just in Italy.
People usually just like kind of call it out right off the bat. People are like, "Oh, yep, that's the Italian." So
He's all, that's what
You
that's
can
what
tell
you
by
rock
his
with.
anger. No, I'm like Scottish, Irish, like Polish, a lot of like European stuff, and then European Jewish, and then I'm like Cherokee Indian. That's what it is.
That's
lot.
dope. You know what
That's
else I
about
noticed?
it.
I'm a
what
mutt.
else? What else I noticed about you guys is there's a lot of like '90s R&B and hip hop kind of vibe coming from what you
Yeah.
guys are
Yes,
putting
sir.
out. Who's in charge of the aux cord at home?
Me? It's always me, except for when it's Edwin.
And if
And
they're
then it's
both not
Edwin.
home, then it's me.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. If nobody's home, it's me. That's the only time I get the aux cord. Because
yeah, it's a lot of responsibility for me, so I just choose not to. I put my headphones.
It's more of a Bluetooth thing though. It's not really an aux cord.
Got
thing.
it. Got it.
You
Got
know?
it. But where are you getting? Where are you discovering all the like '90s R&B? Like, where did that come from? Your
Oh,
parents?
I'd
Because you
say-
guys
I'd
are
say-
young.
I'd say
Our
parents
parents
raised
were-
us
our
parents.
parents.
All that.
yeah.
Well, they did a good job.
100%.
What did I hear? You guys go over. You guys were doing the acapella Shy record,
Yeah.
right? Do you want?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to sing anything live for me now? I mean, you danced
We
for
could
me.
do it. We could do a little.
I can do the shy thing right now.
Ready? You boys ready? Ooh, da da do, do do. Ooh, da da do, da do. Ooh, da da do, da do. Ooh, da da do. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello and I said hi. I knew right then you were the one. Oh,
But I was caught up in physical attraction. But to my satisfaction, you were more than just a friend.
And if I ever
fall
in love
again,
I will be
sure that the lady is a friend.
And if I
Ever fall
in love
so true,
I will be
sure that the lady's just like you.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Dope, you guys. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
Off the cuff.
everybody sings.
You know,
Everyone.
And is there a rapper in the group too? Because I,
mean,
swear I saw the New York
shut up.
recap.
Put your hand down.
Put your hand down.
You are not
Put
a
your
rapper.
hand down.
I'm not a rapper, but I want to be a
We all
rapper.
rap off the dome when we sit
Yeah.
on the couch at home with freestyle, but none of us are
None of us are
actual
serious.
rappers yet. Anyway, you know,
Not
maybe-
yet. You gotta,
maybe in
you gotta
20
work on your
years.
But do I
bars.
want to be a rapper? Yes.
Do I want to be a
Yes.
rapper? Nah, I'm in a boy band. You know what I mean?
All right, guys. Well, this is request. What is your first request? What do you want to play?
Boys. I see.
do a little
That
bit of
one
the
song
Red
that we, like,
Bone?
covered
The Red
that
Bone?
one time, too.
Stay woke. The Red Bone.
Yeah,
I think it's
let's
gotta be Redbone.
we gonna request.
Hit us with that
Red
Beano.
Bone.
What do you guys love about Childish Gambino?
Dude, his outlandish ideas and the way that he doesn't care, the way like he wants to make things his way, and that's exactly how he's gonna do it
Love that.
every single time.
Bang.
All right, I got you.
Creative control.
Your first request, Redbone.
Let's get it.
On Beats One. Pretty Much hanging out in studio. Guys, how did you guys come up with the name Pretty Much?
It was actually a
Oh,
joke
yeah.
at first.
It was basically this voice we talked in.
Yeah, dude.
We talk like babies because we're weird kids. And the funniest word to say in the voice, no, dead ass. The funniest word to say in the voice was Pretty Much. So we were looking for names.
Pretty much.
Or like just trying to figure out names. And then we added it to like a list of names. And then we like went back through and then it just stuck out and we kept it.
And there we go.
And
And, there we
yeah.
have
Yeah,
it.
that's how we did
Now
it.
we pretty much have it.
Do you guys still talk in that voice?
Yeah.
Sometimes we still talk in that voice, but only when we feel like it.
Usually at home when no one sees us because when they hear it, they think we're stupid.
Yeah.
Basic.
Okay, who's got the best Millie Rock in the group?
Nick or
Nick.
Me
I'd
or
say
Nick. Or Edwin, actually.
Nick or Edwin.
Nick,
Because Edwin's from New York, so.
It depends on the songs, cause like
I plead the
I
fifth.
can't really hit them folks like as well as like Zion can, but like I pride myself on my Millie Rock.
Oh no, Nick has.
I'm gonna ask
but-
JD. I'm gonna ask you
Nick,
choreographer. I'll
But
get
Nick
to the
gets
answer.
saucy.
Nick is the
He has a
sauciest.
I get really
Yeah,
creative.
Nick's really saucy.
Once
That's
again,
facts.
I plead the fifth.
Once again, I plead the fifth.
Okay, you guys all live in the same house. Who takes the longest to get ready?
Nick.
That was unanimous.
I was really hoping you'd say I plead the fifth again.
Okay, you guys are getting ready to head out on tour.
Uh-huh.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you about
November 11th to 26th. Pretty much opening up for Jack and Jack. Be
Jack
there or
and
be
Jack.
a square. Invite your mom, your dog, your cat, your uncle, your sister's uncle, and your
Goldfish.
Your goldfish.
I
And
think
then
you covered
that's
it all. You
basically.
covered
Did
it
you,
all.
did you guys like my Zion impression? I was like, yeah, I'll tell you, and then.
Okay, this is
I
a
love
request.
to
We
do that on
gotta
purpose.
play something else, guys. What else do you want to request?
Yeah,
We're gonna play a little bit of "We" by Jeremiah.
Tell me about it.
I'm
Talk
talking
about it.
OUI.
OUI.
So
do you-
we
OUI.
sampled in our one of our songs. We sampled the Shy "If I Ever Fall in Love," and he did
It's also
that
in
too.
the song.
And it's a beautiful sample. So
Yeah, believe it or not, we were actually chilling in the studio with Liam, just talking from One Direction. We were just chilling with him. And we were listening to good music, and this is one of the songs that came on, and to me, sticks with me forever.
100%.
Yeah.
Remind the world how they can keep up with you.
I mean,
Yo, you can find us anywhere at Pretty Much on Twitter,
Okay, I didn't answer that
at
question.
Instagram. You can find us at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you can
Everywhere.
also find us at @ZionKawonu on Instagram.
I was almost just going to tell the world where they can really find you, since I found out we're neighbors and we have a neighbor.
Hey, you better keep your mouth shut.
You better keep your mouth shut.
Do not expose.
I know you signed that NDA.
All right, guys. Here's your request. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Let's get it.
This is request on Beats One.